Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys some Steam news and updates in this video. A huge game will be getting a major free update here very shortly. Huge might be a little bit of a stretch, but when a game sells as many millions of copies as Stardew Valley has sold, I think it's safe to say at that point it's a huge game. So we'll talk about that, and also an old version of a game is being pulled from Steam today. The new version will still be available. We'll talk that briefly at the end of this video. But as noted on the official community page of Stardew Valley, 1.6 release date has been announced. It will be dropping on March the 19th. The post notes, hello everyone, today is Stardew Valley's 8th anniversary. That's wild to think about that this game's been out for that long. That's a long time, I can't believe it's been so long, but the game is doing great, especially here on Steam, which was the first platform I launched the game on and have always considered it home. It's an honor that Stardew Valley has been so well received here on Steam, and I thank all of you for playing the game and creating a cool community around it. What better way than today to announce the new 1.6 update release date, March 19th, 2024. This update adds some new content to the game. I'll release patch notes on the day of launch, but I think it would be more fun for you to just play the update and discover everything yourself. The next update will work perfectly fine with your existing save files, but I'd recommend starting a new file to get all of the new stuff in context, and because it's always fun to start a new file. You may even want to start with the new farm type. With a new update on the Horizon Worldwide Concert Tour on the way, an official cookbook coming soon, and now over 30 million copies sold, Stardew Valley is thriving more than ever, and all of this is possible because of you, the players, so I just want to say thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the game when the time comes, and I'll see you in 3 weeks. That is from the developer themselves. And then also, to note, 1.6 update, just a sneak peek of some of the elements to come. A new major festival, 2 new mini-festivals, new late-game content which expands on each of the skill areas, new items and crafting recipes, alternatives to some of the endgame quests, 100+ new lines of dialogue, winter outfits for the villagers, new type of reward for completing billboard requests, support for 8-player multiplayer on PC, many small additions and adjustments, new farm type, new secrets, and more. Stardew Valley is one of those games that really popped off when it initially came out, and then it has just like kind of sustained that level of interest, and not I wouldn't say sustain the level of interest from the initial launch. Obviously, every game tapers off, as you can see with all the big game releases that have come out in the recent weeks. But Stardew Valley is one of those in the consistent discussion whenever it gets an update. There's always dialogue attached to it, and there's a reason it has 553,000 Steam user reviews, and 98% of those reviews are positive, having it sit at an overwhelmingly positive reception. And even this, now, 8 years after its initial launch, it's got 30,000 plus players concurrently playing, which is a remarkable feat. Again, comparatively speaking to some of the newly released games, I'm a broken record when it comes to concurrent player counts, but everything has to be taken with context, and the fact that Stardew Valley's been out for 8+ years, and it's doing as well as it is quite remarkable. And it's a game that, released at $15, it's been getting consistently sold, and I'm sure Concerned Ape has done very well with 30+ million copies sold, which is just an insane feat to say the least. But Stardew Valley is a game that, these style of games aren't really my cup of tea. The life sim, farming sim style games, they're not my style of games, but I can definitely understand why people are so enthralled by them, and why there are people that have sunk hours upon hours. Like, let's just look at the reviews: 166 hours, 60 hours, 133 hours, just some of the recent reviews as far as on record, 135 hours. The games are very replayable. You can continually start new saves and, do your playthrough however you want. But the major update 1.6, will be a totally free update, and it will be coming here very shortly on March the 19th. The only thing bummer about Stardew Valley from a reception standpoint is, from a critical Metacritic score, 89, just shy of 90. But what can you do? Not every game's gonna hit 90. It's fairly difficult to hit 90 these days. But nonetheless, Stardew Valley update 1.6 coming March 19th. Be on the lookout for that. I'll go over the official patch notes when they do drop. Moving on from that, interesting note. So a little while ago, back in January, the Sinking City had a update that offered a new version. And this happened back in January. The January 16th community post notes this: hello everyone, we are happy to announce that the latest version of the Sinking City is out now on Steam, free for all existing owners. Please keep in mind that your old saves aren't compatible with this version, which is really the note to be mindful of, but you can keep playing the old one until February 28th of 2024. All the owners of the special edition will get the DLC for free. It'll be released within 24 hours, obviously already available. Due to certain limitations, we were forced to add the DLC directly to the Investigator Pack, rather than as separate items. So interesting, but they also make the note, hey everyone, we remind you that there are 2 days left as of when the post was made to until we remove the old version of Sinking City from Steam. After that, you'll only be able to play the new version. Please remember that your old saves aren't compatible with the new version, so if you want to finish your old walkthrough, this is your last call. So, unfortunate. I always like games being preserved, and if they were gonna do a new version of the game, you know, maybe do it as a separate release and you could do it as a free upgrade. A lot of games have done that in the past where they did a separate release on Steam and then you offer a free upgrade for people that already own the game. I believe BioShock did that. The BioShock games, Borderlands 1 did that. If you had Borderlands 1, you got the Game of the Year Enhanced Edition for free. I think you had to have the DLC as well. Whatever the deal was, a lot of games have done that and you preserve the old edition as well. Skyrim Special Edition. Obviously, Skyrim Special Edition wasn't free. I believe if you owned Skyrim, it was like a $9.99 upgrade or something like that. But, you know, the old version was preserved. In the case of this latest version that dropped for the Sinking City, there are a lot of refinements once included in the new version of Sinking City. The new version includes bug fixes and optimizations previously released for the game on other platforms. Essentially, it's a patch. The reason we're calling it a new version is to emphasize the fact that it will exist alongside the current version for some time. Obviously, that is changing. And it's free for everyone that owns the game, and again, you'll have your save file until the old version gets pulled. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Honestly, this isn't as big of a deal as some of the other recent removals from Steam, like the WWE 2K22 removal was like really egregious. A year and a half or 2 years of server time, and then the servers get shut down and the game gets pulled. This, on the other hand, I wanted to make note of it because, you know, for those of you that care about game preservation, it is something to be mindful of, especially if you did have a save file for the game. That kind of sucks that if you do play the new version, your save file isn't compatible, but the new version is seemingly the far better version, and you know, it's more whack when it happens with a case like Assassin's Creed 3, where Assassin's Creed 3 was re-released on Steam, and then it was a way for, like, Ubisoft to kind of, like, artificially up the price of the game, where the old version wasn't available for the $5 to $10 it would constantly go on sale for. But hey, we got this remastered release for $40. You can buy it for $40, but you can't buy the old version. Like, that's the trickery that I'm not a big fan of, but in this case, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but still wanted to make note of it. That's gonna do it for me. Again, Stardew Valley, the free update 1.6, offering a ton of new content, will be dropping on March 19th. A pretty sizable free update for the game, and, you know, the game is celebrating over 30 million copies sold, which is just insane to think about. And Sinking City, the old version of the game, will be getting pulled. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.